Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new video, and as you can see I have a 3x8 single page layout here. I have two 3x4 pockets, and I've already picked out this card, and I chose this because hopefully you can see here, I've got some photos hiding back here. I've got this wild neon green happening in these photos and this is part of the hostel where I stayed, and I didn't know that color was going to be there. But then when I went out to get snacks, I bought this, and it just so happened that it matches. So what I'm working on here is actually just a quick layout that I want to showcase, because when I was done at the art museum, I needed to go back to my room for a while. My back and my feet really needed me to rest for a while before I went out again in the evening. So I needed a break. And I also just needed to wait for it to get dark. I wanted to go see Buckingham Fountain all lit up in the dark. And, this was July, so it didn't get dark till pretty late. So I needed to fill my time and rest. So I went back to my room, had some snacks, and I watched the first half of Hamilton on my iPad while I was waiting. So that's the story I want to tell, and I have this picked out. So really, it's all about doing a flip and then embellishing. All right, so it's pretty easy to make the flip. I have that done. So now I just need to attach the photos. This will be on the top. This will be on the inside top of the flip. This will be in the back, like so. And I know I want to embellish this one because look at this. I have lots of dead space here and here. That's just calling for embellishment. So I think I will do this photo for sure. And then I may or may not do something kind of overlapping the keyboard here. And then I'm thinking I want to add something to this card. I'm just not sure what that is. All right, I've attached the top photo and the back photo. I didn't do this one simply because if I want to put a staple through here for any reason with the embellishments I use, I want to be able to do that and not have it go through the whole thing. So that's why I didn't attach that one yet. And then I'm thinking, because there's yellow here and in the intermission thing here, that maybe I should look for some yellow embellishments. Again, not exactly sure what those are going to be, but I know I have some, so I'll just go look in my stash and see what happens. I have these stickers that were thrown in my bin there, and there are a couple here that I could do. I could do delightful, be yourself, be kind, like be kind to yourself, because I needed to take a rest for a while. I could feel it in my back and my feet, and when that happens, that's my cue to take a rest for a while. So I could use one or more of those, but then I also want to go into here to the ephemera and die cut stuff that I had gathered for Chicago and just see if any of those would work, because I know I have multiple things that are yellow in here. In the stash of stuff here, I found all of these as well as this, and this is closer to that color. It's more of a brighter yellow, and so I think I want to use that. And I'm not sure if I want to use it up top or down here. I feel like it should be down here just because there's more space here that doesn't have anything happening really. Here at least there's a pattern in the ceiling that's kind of interesting. Here we're just looking at flat, boring carpet. So I'm thinking I might do it here, cut off the end, put in a staple, and then I think I just want to say something general like the common area in the hostel, or exploring this common area, or something like that, because that's what it was. Because really down here is where I'm going to do the majority of the journaling about watching Hamilton and needing a break. All right, so I did my journaling on there, and I remembered to leave room here. So I was able to clip off the edge and then put in a staple, and now it's good to go. All I really need to do with it is to adhere it to the top of the flip, because I don't think I'm going to do anything else with it. If I did, I might just overlap an enamel dot or a little star or something here, but otherwise I think that's it for this photo. I think I decided that of these stickers that I had, I'm actually going to use the one that says hello for this, because this was my first glimpse of the main common area. And then I can just hang it off the side a little bit like that, and the pennant part happens to be facing the right way, which is great. I actually decided to put the sticker up there instead of towards the bottom, because when it was down here, I felt like it was just too close to this yellow, like it was too much too close together. So I do like it better up there. That's probably all I'll do with that photo as well. So then I need to figure out, what do I want to add down here? And then do I want to put something here or not? On this card, I have decided if I'm going to use more yellow here, I need some kind of other color here. I have both black and brown happening. I think I'm going to go black. So this little star that's here, I like the idea of it, but I don't need that to be in green. So I think what I'm going to do is take this black puffy sticker and place it over the star that's already there. That way I still get the star motif or idea, but I don't have to use the green that came on the card. So let's just try it. I kind of like it a little off kilter maybe. Oh no, I don't like the way that looks. Let's straighten it out a little bit more. There we go. Yes, I like that much better. Draws the eye down to the card, adds a bold pop of black in there with the rest of this. Good choice. For that circle that I had picked out, I decided to actually cut it way down. So I'm really actually going to use this part. So it's a very small semicircle, and I chose to use the part that has the grid on it, just for visual interest. Also, it allows me to keep this part where I could stamp in here, put a star or something, a little heart, whatever, just something that would fit in there on a plain background, but just a hint of the grid. So I'm happy about that. I'm going to save that and just put it right back in there. And then this will just overlap the side here, I think, like that. Yeah, I think it has to be on that side. What about at the bottom? I didn't like the yellow when it was so close before. That isn't too bad. I need to think about that for a second. So I decided to go with the semicircle there on the bottom, and then I'm also going to use this little tiny piece that I had left over. I'm going to take that and actually put it right here along the side with a little staple, just to add visual interest to the card more toward the bottom. All right, here we go with that added on there. And now I have put everything in the pockets so it looks just like it would in the album. So it'll flip up like so. There'll be the little journaling there. You can see this part. And then all I have to do is just write a little bit about what I was doing in between the museum and the fountain. So here's another one done for Chicago. Thanks for watching.